Alright, welcome to the Black Hat Show, and I'm your host, the guy with the black hat. And we are now on the day 2 and Life as a Monk series. And if you are late catching up, the last part of the stream I just finished up, I was able to figure out that the three guys over here that I've talked to, they're not the bad guy. It's definitely this guy. The guy I got to kill is this Antonius. Now the real question is how? How can I do it? And at this point, should I tell him that I am looking for him? Or should I wait to get him in a dark spot in the church and kill him? I don't know. So, here we go. This will be day 2. I'm going to go ahead and, you know what? I'm going to go ahead and tell him that I'm looking.
Praise be to Christ, brother.
It's one of the first options. So, I'm going to ask.
I need to make a confession.
I'm no priest, but tell me what you've done. It's probably nothing to worry about.
I'm here in the monastery looking for a thief.
Not true.
He had a hand in burning down the Neuhof stud.
You don't say. And who are you to take such an interest?
Yes, who are you?
That's not important.
Why are you telling me this anyway? What do you want from me?
Perhaps you could help me find him?
The missing thief. If I knew anything, I'd tell you, but I suppose it must be one of the novices. I've only recently heard about the Neuhof incident, and all the other brethren have been here much longer than that.
I know. Aside from me, there are only 4 novices, but still, I don't know which one he could be.
3? Please, leave me out of it. And you're right that it could be any one of them. No one knows anything about Lucas. Siskin might be a lot of things, but a monk isn't one of them. And Yodok is a slimy worm. It wouldn't surprise me if he was behind that massacre. Actually, the more I think about it, the less I like that Yodok. He's a treacherous rat who'd do anything to get in someone's good books. The thought of Yodok at Neuhof sends chills up my spine.
Maybe you're right.
Maybe you're right. It's not a pretty thought. Thanks for your help.
Jodoc
And
Price.
please don't say a word to anyone.
Don't fret, my friend. Your secrets are locked inside my lips.
Well, that's weird. Okay. Alrighty then. Fair enough. Uh-oh. Mass is starting. Lucas. Synicus. Let's get out of here, guys. We're late to Mass. Let's go. Come on, come on, come on, come on. You hear that beautiful chorus? That's me being late to Mass. Do. But everybody else is late too, which is weird. Mass lasts till 6, so we can go ahead and just skip that. No point in watching it. We've all heard it. It's beautiful. If you guys want a full recording of Mass, I would suggest you go on YouTube. Righty. So anyway, this is day 2 of the series, Life as a Monk, and I'm pretty sure I know who the killer is. Not the killer. I know who my target is, who Pius is. It's Antonius. The other guys, their stories check out. I looked into them. The only one who doesn't really have a story that's credible is Antonius. So, we now have to live out a few more days as a monk, I'm sure, until we get this guy in a position that I can kill him. So yeah. And I can kill him. I'm pretty sure there's some other options. But who knows? At this point. You're Lucas. I need to talk to Jodoc. That's Antonius. There he is. He's like, shush, we're in Mass. No, we're not. Mass is over, dude. You can talk. You can talk.
Can't you see? We're at Mass.
You're not. You're leaving. You're leaving Mass. Thank you. We're not in Mass anymore.
What is it, brother?
You need to communicate about who you are.
I've read the abbot's book. It says in there that you're not as saintly as you make out. Actually, it seems like you're as lecherous as a boring rut.
You broke into the abbot's quarters to spy on me? You won't get away with it.
I wasn't interested in your opinion about what I did. What interests me is you and what the book has to say about you.
I'm not going to tell you anything. I'm going to report you.
Just try it, and I'll smack you so hard your feet won't touch the ground.
No, don't hit me. I won't say anything to anyone, I promise.
Or maybe you're the one I'm looking for.
Me? A criminal? Look at me. How could I be? No, my friend, you're accusing the wrong man. If you want my advice, the oddest one around is Siskin. That fellow was never meant to be a monk. He's hiding something from us.
Hmm.
You're most likely right.
Well, I should say so. Thinking I'm a criminal. Jesus, you gave me quite a fright.
Keep stepping, fool. He's like, you gave me quite a fright.
From Easter until the calends of
What troubles you?
they come out from 5 in the morning, let them labor at whatever is necessary
I think the one I'm looking for is you.
You've lost your mind.
until about 6.
What on earth makes you think that? My being unfit for holy orders doesn't make me a former assassin.
Rest on their beds, perfect silence, or
True enough.
perhaps want to read, let them read to himself in such a way as not to disturb anyone else.
I suspect it could be your dog.
Do you know that occurred to me too? Yodok's a scoundrel and a cheat. I believe he'd be capable of anything.
Lies.
Task or craft of such a nature as to keep them from idleness and at the same time not to overburden them or drive them away with excessive toil. Their weakness
I won't tell you more, and I'd like you to keep silent about this too.
You're talking about killing in the monastery.
I should really
Everyone
report
should
it.
report it.
Too bad. But
Would you
will.
do that? I have a feeling you wouldn't.
You're right. I'll keep it to myself.
Thank you, Sis.
We've heard this before. So, let's go to meal.
As soon as anything has been ordered by the superior, receive it as a divine command and cannot
Let's
suffer
eat
any delay in
and sit with our brethren of the round table.
acceptable to God and pleasing to men only if what is commanded is done without hesitation. Delay
Lucas, friend. I think
I
you're
think that
prize.
you're the man I'm looking for.
What are you on about? You can't be serious.
I am. Your secretiveness, the fact that you don't want to speak with anyone, that you keep to yourself, you're obviously hiding something.
But you're wrong. You've made a terrible mistake. I'm not the man you're looking for. I'm not.
and far from
Please,
gaining a reward
don't
for
hurt me.
such work as this, you will incur the punishment due to murmurers.
I'll leave you in peace for the time being.
You're a madman. A dangerous madman. I never want to speak to you again.
Readings on the abbot. Therefore, when anyone receives the name of abbot, do not
I'd like to know something about the other novices.
I don't know much, but ask away.
he should show them all that is good and
Do you know anything about Yodok?
deeds even more than by his
I don't.
expounding
He
the
doesn't
glorious
like me,
mandate
and he's on very friendly terms with the Circators.
Mm.
That's about it.
demonstrating the divine precepts by his actions to those of harder hearts.
You really don't know anything about anyone.
The abbot
Don't
should
get up.
always remember what he
Alright, you're useless to me.
called, and should know that to whom more
Oh,
is committed,
Succator. Maybe he knows about Jodic.
Praise be to Christ, brother.
let him make no distinction of persons in the monastery.
I'd like to ask you something
Let
about the
him not
monastery.
love one more than another, unless it be one whom he finds better in good works or in
What can you tell me about them?
And let
What
him
can I
not
say?
shut his
I meant
eyes
something
to the
specific.
faults
I heard
of
all
You know
about
them
that.
yourself.
but since he has
Antoni-
authority, let him cut
Alright,
off those
yeah.
faults by the
Never
roots
mind.
as soon as they begin to appear. Remembering the fate of Heli, the priest of silence,
Thought I might get information.
Those of good understanding, let him correct with verbal admonition the first and second time. But bold, hard.
Pretty sure at 8 is my potions class with Professor Snape. And then from there, I'll have to go to the library to work with Madam... I forget her name. Oh, that's unfortunate. I don't know how I've forgotten that name. Oh, wow. That's terrible. I usually remember all names very well, in fact.
I'll tell you, something is going to happen out there.
We might be wrong, but besides, God will be our protector.
He might be. Alright, I'm here for potions class, Professor Snape. You're not him. You're him, right there. Brother, Professor Snape. Brother Nivea.
What would you like?
I'm here reporting for duty, sir.
I'm here to work.
Excellent. I've been waiting for you. There's the alchemist's laboratory. You'll find ingredients in the chests next to it. Today's
Really?
task, two
Two
cockerel
cockerel
potions.
potions.
Once you finish them, you'll find me somewhere nearby. Don't forget to let me know when you're done so I can check them.
Sure, human. Alrighty. To the potion making kit. Alright, I'm making potion called cockerel. Sounds weird. Alright, nope, not that one. Yeah, it is right now. Flip back, thank you. So, alright. I need some mint and I need some valerian. So it requires spirits and a handful of either. So, okay. Let's make it. So spirits is the base. We can do that. Spirits, pour your little stuff in there. Thank you very kindly. That was weird. Alright, now it wants us to grind the mint. And there's 2 mint involved in this process. So, mint. Thank you. And some more mint. Thank you. And we're gonna grind that mint up. Love how he picks up in the wrong spot. Oh, that's weird, glitchy. So an update just came out for this game, and hopefully it's gonna fix some of the problems I've been suffering recently. Very unfortunate problems. Alright. So next I need to boil the mint. 1, 2, and boiling. There we go. Now add the valerian, which is just 1, and let it boil for two turns. Okay, fair enough. We can do that. The crash problem. Yeah, they seem to have fixed it. So it has been done. I was able to progress. So this is day 2 of my little monk series. And, yep, they fixed that. Some quest problems. Oh, the biggest problem of them all is the right trigger on the PlayStation 4. It doesn't work 50% of the time. So you could be trying to hit somebody and the guy's just like, are you doing an actual button control? I can't tell, sir. I'm like, yes I am. Now it doesn't. So yeah, pretty neat stuff. Alright, and done. So no more crashing. And now I'm on to the figuring out who the pious is and how what's the best way I can kill the guy. Now I've told each one that I am looking for pious. I'm hoping that flushes him out at some point. Maybe he'll make a move, or he'll run away or disappear. I don't know. We'll see what happens. I have to distill it. Alright, and distill. So we'll see what happens. Yeah. There's a couple games coming out this month that I'm excited for. Burnout Paradise Remaster. Thank you. And the Jailbreak game, the 2 co-op game. Well, that looks really cool. Cool, I made the potion. Makes me awesome. I'm going to take everything in here. Thank you. And turn in my little potions here.
Praise be to our Lord Jesus.
So, pretty cool.
What do you desire?
Pharisee too. Far Cry. Yeah, Far Cry. Right?
I finished my work.
So what are you going to play it on?
Show me what
Achilles. What console?
Spectacular, Gregor. You've found your talent. Soon enough, you'll be teaching the other novices.
Probably. If I can beat this game by the time Far Cry comes out, then I'll probably play it. But if I can't, I'm enjoying this game. PC or Xbox. Cool. I want to play it because it's going to be, you know, a pure co-op game. And there's no other reason why not to play it. You know, I want to play it because of that exact reason. It's co-op. And I like co-op games, obviously. Don't need that. I think I've already been in here. I think I've already robbed everything in here. Looking for the rest. No, I didn't rob this. I'm looking forward to Far Cry. So, co-op is the main reason why I want to play it. Obviously, because it's co-op. Co-op and Far Cry, and it's meant for co-op, and that's the coolest part about it. So I hope it works like it should. Though let's be honest, in the last couple of years, Ubisoft has fallen short of succeeding at making great games that work day one. And that's just the truth. It's a sad truth, but it is the truth. So maybe they've gotten this. Maybe they've made a winning game that won't be a problem day one. I hope. I really do. I hope that's the case. Because I like Far Cry. Oh, God. He's just randomly in here. Ooh. Whenever I hear that noise, I feel like someone's about to see me and I'm going to get in trouble. It makes me so nervous. Alright, let's read this real quick. Do-do-do-do-do-do. Nothing useful. Thank you, sir. Just leave that book there. And I think I had gotten some skills the last night. Nope, I think I already... No, I did them already. Suppose my pickpocketing isn't higher. Oh well. Let's try to get this alchemy up while we wait for time to go by. Alright, so I guess we had that include stage. I can't make that. I can make that, but don't care about it. Nope. Can't make that. Don't have enough ingredients. I have nettle, but I don't have the belladonna, which is the key ingredient to making the thing. Can't even make spirits. Nothing. Poison. I have neither of those. Lullaby. Still can't make that. Nope. Well, that sucks. What can I make? It's of use. That's probably the easiest. Oh, wow, that's cool. I like that. We'll make some of that, because I can. Yeah, I can make it. So you'll need a water, handful of nettles, and 2 marigold. Drop the nettle in the water, cook for 1 turn, leave it cool, drop in the marigold. Oh, that's easy. Oh, that's so easy. It's stupid how easy that is. We're going to make that. Alright, so you need water. Alright, aqua. Pour that in there. Oh my god, the water is over to the left. That's weird. That was really weird. Alright. Alright, it says drop the nettle in the waters and cook for 1 turn. Nettle, so nettles. Okie dokie. Nettle. You go in there. And then you get 1 pull of the steam. Alright. Alright, marigolds. You go in here. So what are you up to, Achilles? Nothing as usual, or are you actually up something today? Done. Yesterday was my wife's birthday. That's why I wasn't on, because I had streamed like the last 4 days constantly. So I didn't stream at all yesterday because it was her birthday. It was only fair. Oh, why was class canceled? Is it snowing there or something? I remember water pouring off to the left. That's realistic. The water would almost be perfect if it just worked out every time. I remember when I was in... Yeah, it's windy here. Wait. It's windy here too. Where are you at that you have the same wind problem? That's weird. The fact that you have wind problems, and so do I. All last night you could hear just the trees going... Boo. Honestly, I haven't looked into the news or the weather. Unless it's gonna snow, I just don't pay attention. Or if there's a chance of, you know, fire and brimstone coming down and destroying us all. Other than that, I don't pay attention. Am I way above everything, like a god? That was weird. See, right now, I can hear the trees rattling up against the side of the house. Damn. It's really giving the house a bit of a rub. My alchemy's almost up. Let's do another potion. Remember, I would go to classes, and when my classes got canceled, my parents never believed it. They called me a liar. They actually called me a liar, and then my dad, and it's funny, my dad says, I'm never going to trust you. You're just a liar. Say that to me. Just point blank. We're sitting there watching a program, and he just calls me a liar. He says, you're so full of Dear God. What is up with the wind? Just called me a liar, and he said, you know, I'll never trust you. And the great part about what's ironic is that I had gone to class, and on the door, if you ever been to classroom, I didn't do anything. I went to class, and the teacher, it was a math class, and it was the only class I had for the day. So I went to class, and on the door there was a sign saying class has been canceled. And then, so that was it. The class had been canceled, and that to check back in with the admissions department for the next class. Like, if you were going to be here or there was the day of the class, call in and ask. So that was what happened. I went home. And my dad traveled a lot. So, and I didn't tell my parents nothing because I didn't have to tell them that my teacher, something happened to my teacher and he wasn't there. I don't need to do that. I was old enough that, you know what? No, I'm not doing it. So I told him when he came in the door, because he's like, what are you doing here? You should be in class. I was like, oh yeah, my teacher apparently is sick. I went to school and there was a sign on the door. And he went, uh-huh. That's all he could say was, uh-huh. And then later on that night, they called me a liar pretty much. You know what the best part about the story is? Is that 2 weeks later, I finally found out what happened to the teacher because they put a substitute in his place. He died. He died. He actually died. And that's why he wasn't at class today, and that's why it was canceled. And so I got the sick pleasure of saying, oh, remember that day when you didn't believe me about my math class being canceled? Seems that my teacher died of lung cancer. Yeah, he just died like a couple days ago. So he's been in the hospital ever since that day. Just so you know, he's dead. Thanks for believing me. They didn't know what to do with themselves. It was amazing. Their faces dropped. They're like, I was like, yeah. Am I lying about someone dying? That'd be crazy as hell if I lied about someone dying just to cover my ass. He really had died. So, yeah. I wasn't happy. He was a really cool guy, actually. But he had smoked his whole life. So, he may have brought it upon himself just a little. But he had definitely died. And, yeah, they were quite upset with me for that. Those 2 weeks until I said, oh, by the way, I found out why. And my math class, I've got, we didn't have the normal A, B, C, D, Fs. We had the 4, 3.5, 3, 2 we had that kind of grading scale. I have a 4 in my math class. So if I was missing classes, I probably wouldn't have such a good grade, right? Okay. Walked away. Just walked away. And that was it. And, they were normally the kind of people that you can't do something like that. Really? Cool. Fair enough. They're the kind of parents that you couldn't throw that in their face like that because they would just throw it right back at you. Well, unfortunately for them, that particular day, not only did my teacher actually die, but I had a 4 in the math class regardless of them calling me a liar. So that was it. I didn't talk to them for about a week. It's like, you're not going to call me a liar. And to this day, nobody calls me a liar. If you call me a liar, well, you better be ready. Better be ready. Because I fight. I'm mean. No one calls me a liar, whether I'm home, and there have been some times I've been called a liar unnecessarily, or at work and I'm called a liar. Oh, I don't do it. I don't do it. I get in someone's face very quickly. No one calls me a liar, and survives. Essentially, it's not something. It's all about honor and pride, and because I tell the truth, and I don't care what anybody has to say about it, even if it's something that they wouldn't do, they're gonna question me. Nah, that's when I smash your face in. I'm a pretty mean person, but I'm a product of my environment, so. People have made me this way. I no longer tolerate someone calling me a liar or judging my character. I don't do it. I just don't. It's not going to happen. I will destroy the world to make that point. So, yeah. Not a game I'm going to play. with anyone. I was doing alchemy and my job ended. That's just crazy. Alright, well that's done. Alright, let me go to the scriptorium and continue my works. Alright, where's the teacher? Not teacher, there he is. I always do a terrible job at Latin.
Praise be to Christ, brother.
I'm here to work.
Fair enough.
Excellent. I've been waiting for you.
I mean, of course there's times, like, if you're about to get in trouble for something stupid. I wish I'd had my wits about me in school. I would have lied about some things. Just because I suffered some unfortunate situations when I was, in school. Things that I could have definitely gotten away with, I guess. So, yeah, there's definitely some. I would have taken some different paths. I would have said things differently, that's for sure. But, things don't always work out like they should. That is not English. It's gotta be that one. God, it's so hard to read. You should hear the trees here. It's pretty crazy sounding. Damn, it could be either one of those. It could be any of these three with those last letters are horrible. Oh, terrible. Terrible, terrible. So yeah, I there were some interesting parts of my life that I would definitely, if I had the chance, I would alter. I would lie about little things like that, especially in school. I remember when I was, obviously, not elementary, but middle school, I went through that period of time where, and I can only say this in the most literal sense, not making this up, where my graduating class, but I was in like 6th grade,
this is quite an
hated me. And I can't even explain it. At that point, I hadn't done anything wrong to anybody yet, but I was hated. Like, pretty religiously. The whole class just avoided me. And we're young, we're kids, we all have our problems. And so I had some issues that I hadn't gotten a handle on because I was still young. But it didn't matter. People are cruel. And so, obviously I suffered my own bout of school problems. And in 6th grade, I was able to finally get revenge, essentially, by just, and I went to the teacher. I said, hey, but not in this phrasing, but I said, hey, I'm really getting tired of this crap, and I didn't do anything wrong with these people. Something needs to be done, or else. Now, of course, I didn't say it that way, because if I had, I'm sure I would have gotten a much different response. Regardless, things did happen, and people were punished. So, that's something. But, those same people, because they didn't like being made to pay for what they did, in the end, planned on getting me back, essentially, and there's only no other way of phrasing it, to make sure that I got in trouble too. Even though they're the ones that started it, and it was them the whole time. No, that's besides the point. You know, I deserved it, apparently, and so they made their own plan, and very nearly got me expelled. Like, I was in the principal's office, and the principal asked me questions, asked me literal questions that now, if I had, with my mind, if I had to go back in that time period, I would have said, nope, I have no idea what you're talking about. Not a clue. I don't know what you're talking about. It sounds like someone's trying to come at me. Someone's trying to get me in trouble, though. I would have said stuff like that. But of course, not having that presence of mind just means that I, never thought to have said, I don't know what you're talking about. So, basically what happened is that we were in the lunchroom and they threatened to beat me up after school. They threatened to beat me up. So not me doing anything. They threatened me. And I made, and they said that they would beat up, they could hurt my family. So they actually threatened me and my family. And they threatened my sister. And so I made the mistake. And I'm going to tell you what I did wrong. Per the principal and these kids. All I said was, you couldn't even catch my sister. She would run circles around you. That was exactly what I said. They threatened they would hurt her. And then I said, it doesn't matter. You would never catch my sister. She would run circles around you. And then they went to the principal and said I threatened them with my sister. I got suspended for 3 days because they threatened to beat me up and to hurt my family. I can't make this crap up. And so the principal asked me, did you say this? And I was like, yes, I said that they couldn't catch my sister and she'd run circles around them. Is this wrong? What did I say that's bad about this? Yeah, she said, well, I should expel you. What did I do to these people? I said that they couldn't harm my sister because she was too fast and I'm going to get expelled? And I even told her, I said, she threatened me. They threatened me. And she was like, well, they came to me first, so I believe them. Done. That's all it took. That's all it took. And I got suspended for 3 days, and I had to do a public apology, everything. And the best part is that they gave me my, my suspension slip and said I need this signed by your parents when you come back, or you can't come back. And so I was like, okay. So I had to tell my dad. And he was sitting outside waiting in the parking lot because he picked me up at that point during that part of my school career. And the letter just said that I threatened people. And that's all it did, that I was threatening people at the lunchroom. I wasn't actually threatening anybody. And the phrase, you could never catch her, she'd run circles around you, apparently is a threat. Well, apparently, my dad didn't want to hear that from me, that was the reason. So he took me to jail. I was like 12 years old. He took me to jail and said that they could lock me up and that he didn't want me anymore. That I could lock me up, and they fingerprinted me, and they said, are you sure you want us to throw him in one of these cells? And I'm sitting there, and of course, I'm 12 years old. All I've done is defended myself and my family, and I'm going to jail. And I'm 12 years old. What the hell do I know? I'm a little kid. I have no idea that they're not going to throw me in jail, and that my dad's serious as hell. But they're just like, he's a father trying to scare his kid straight. I'm a criminal. I'm this terrible delinquent who needs to be punished so severely. Yeah, it was pretty crazy, I won't lie to you. It got out of hand very, very quickly. And so came home, and I was treated like I came home and no one understood what led up to me saying, not threatening, but saying that they could never catch my sister. I was just made to feel horrible. I was said things like, you should never involve your family in this, and so on and so forth. You shouldn't be threatening people with your family. Oh, I was just the worst. And I was grounded for 2 months. I was suspended for 3 days, and I had to make a public apology to the kids who threatened me. And all I did was say that they could never hurt my sister because she'd run circles around them. That is the consequences as a child. That you could have done literally nothing, but all it takes is not being the one to tattletale, and you get suspended. That's all it takes. And that's pretty crazy. So I really wish that I had had the ability to lie as a child, because I would have just simply said, I don't know what you're talking about. They're crazy. Yeah, I don't know. It sounds like they're trying to come after me. That's pretty crazy stuff. I will not deny it. Crazy as can be. So it was an interesting childhood. Very interesting. Anyway. Besides all that, hish, posh, posh, posh. Yeah, it's pretty interesting. Yeah, I wish those kind of things I would have lied about. They affected my life, sadly, to the point now I wish I'd had the presence of mind that I have now, because none of that stuff would have ever gone down. It would never happen. I would have torn people to pieces. Take me to jail? I would end up being in jail because of what I would actually do. And that's a fact. There'd been no getting around it. I would have been in jail as a consequence.
When they come out from prime in the morning, let them labor at whatever is necessary until about the 4th hour. And from the 4th hour until about the 6th, let them apply themselves to reading. After the 6th hour, having left the table, let them rest on their beds in perfect silence.
I have a suspicion.
Anyone may perhaps want to read, let him read to himself in such a way as not to disturb anyone else. Let none be
watch what happens here.
Early, at the middle of the 8th hour.
I'm about to get poisoned. I know it.
Done until vespers. Weak or sickly brethren should be assigned a task
Here it goes.
of such a nature as to keep them from idleness, and at the same time
fair enough.
Overburden them or drive them away with excessive toil.
Huh.
Their weakness must be taken into
Thought I was going to pay there.
The rule of Saint Benedict.
Oh, I have been poisoned. Look, I've been poisoned.
Let us do what the prophet says. I said, I will guard.
You've got a strong constitution.
What?
Let me tell you a little story.
Uh-oh.
Once upon a time, but he wasn't. His former friends didn't take cut. The boy wasn't stupid, though.
Wait. What happened? Okay, we got it.
I think I understand you.
Wait.
You know, we're both. Aye. Well,
So the E.
both of us.
Oh no, this wasn't supposed to happen.
You're right.
They.
Damn it, I didn't mean to skip any of this.
Good.
Good.
What are you gonna?
I need
Damn
to get ready
it.
for a long journey.
What do I? Do you mean?
I'm probably stuck in a loop.
And where am I?
You'll find a parchment in the kitchen.
True.
All right.
Excellent. And Gregor,
That would sound.
that's
There, we should be able to redo that. I wasn't supposed to talk to him yet. I knew he had poisoned me. So I got like, I'm gonna you have to eat, yeah, and you can't make an antidote because the antidotes you have to buy outside. I haven't learned how to make it yet. So now I've been poisoned. I was supposed to collapse, but then I was in mid-conversation, so it revived me, which is weird. So let's just decide that none of that happened, and I fell to the floor. and now we're seeing what's about to happen. I hope, unless the game is frozen up because of it. Which would upset me. Well, if only they had seen it as such, but they don't. My dad never saw anything but me being a bad person. A terrible son. For not doing anything wrong. It was great. Yep, the game froze up.
Brother?
Oh, there it goes.
What are you doing here? Shouldn't you be
I was feeling a bit queasy.
Really?
Yes.
Fine then. This time I will forgive you.
Alright, so we just missed everything that was supposed to be said. At least I'm safe now. Why was that guy up there? Asked me what was wrong with me. Should I smack somebody in the face? Oh man, these guys are so slow. Not much time has gone by. So, okay, so I skipped all that, so we missed all that dialogue. Pretty much what I'm pretty sure is that he poisoned me, and then he wants to escape. So now I've got to. I put down blood as one of the as part of the quest to get blood and make sure it looks like he died. Pretty much that's all I gotta do. Right. Oh, well, whatever. He is the guy. He did try to kill me. He failed. Now I had to order blood. We're gonna make it like an accident, like he died, and then it looks like his body gets dragged away. I'm sure something crazy like that. We'll see.
Be well.
Then he'd soon get its marriage.
What do you desire, Brother Gregor?
Fair enough. So we know it's him. Tell me to find more of those pages. Put him to sleep. Nope. Nothing there. Thought there had at least been some part of that page somewhere. Go to bed. It's a little early for bed, isn't it? Nope. No more pages, it would seem. Nope. Right, okay. Well, I guess all the pages are probably going to be inside the monastery itself. Let's get out of here then. Alrighty. It's supposed to be free time, but it's not really free time. So now I'm trespassing again. Too difficult to do. Need to get somewhere I can. Fail.
The hell was that?
Who heard it? I mean, seriously, who would have heard that noise? Right. Okie dokie.
What do you desire, Brother Gregor?
I'd like to ask you something about the monastery.
Today's
Well, I've never talked to this guy before. I wonder what he has to say.
I'm a new brother, a novice, Gregor. I don't know my way around here yet. You're in charge of the whole monastery, aren't you?
Welcome amongst us. Yes, yes. The Lord wanted me to take over the abbot's duties in his absence, but mainly I'm a servant of God, just like you and all the other brethren. Before God,
Really?
there's no difference between us. How do you like it here?
It's wonderful here.
I'm glad to hear it. May your enthusiasm last.
I'd like to ask you something about the monastery.
Guess that's all you can ask him. Nothing of real use. I'm
Why
sorry.
such haste?
I apologize.
Things will get worse. I can feel it in my joints.
That was close.
The things you say.
So easy to do lockpicking now when it was so hard to begin with. That's 8. I'm missing 2 pages. Yep. Just 2 pages. That's all that's left. But where can I find those 2 pages, I wonder? I want to do that before I complete this playthrough. I definitely want to complete everything I can. Monk. That's one I haven't done yet. Or that one. Let's open that one up. Once these guys move, I'll open this one up. If they'll let me. Novice Jodic.
Talk to me, brother.
I know who the bad guy is. Wow, you can't even tell him that. It's weird. Even though I know who it is now. Pretty sure my quest, it should have been updated for that. Quest log. Yep. Optional, get blood. Current objective, kill him. Right. Hello, sir. Hello, monk.
Peace be with you, brother.
And not with you. I don't like you. For some reason you have a funky face. It scares me. Open this door up, please. I had it open to begin with. Leave it open. You got weird hair. Or lack thereof. Excuse me. Do not bump into me, please. I'd be most unfortunate. Hopefully everybody's moved. What is up with these guys and them sticking around? Especially that guy. I could gut him right now. Just take him out. Yep, guy coming. Oh, it gets all sneaky, like all like scary, like, oh my god, what are you doing? That's bad. Alright, well, looks like we need to go to bed anyway, so I'm just gonna go up there for someone that accuses me of a deathly crime. You're gonna come down the stairs, aren't you? Come down the stairs, taking my time up, come on. You come down too? Oh, you're gonna come down the stairs. You're gonna take up the entire stairwell. Oh my god. Any pages? No. Failure. Pages? No. They could be, honestly, they could be in any of these things. A lot of torches. There's the wine I brought. Oh, I thought you could at least poison it or something useful. But you can't do nothing you don't want to do, nee. Whatever. Ew, fish heads. That was weird. Done. Now lock me in this prison cell. You actually sleep in here? That's crazy. That you would want to even. I don't know. It's just a little tiny hole carved out with no space whatsoever. Oh my god. Can you please move? Thank you. God. What is up with you guys? I'm going to have to get upset if one more person comes down these stairs. Excuse me. Thank you. Goodness gracious almighty. Anybody else gonna come up here? Because I swear, there will be hell to pay. Alright. Anything I can rob? Ah, that. Should be easy enough. Got it. And missing page. Nope. No missing pages. Isn't that just bloody freaking wonderful? I'm only missing 2 pages. Come on, let me have 2 pages. I like that bed. It's cool. Ooh, a hard one. We'll do that one, didn't I? God, I barely got that crap. A dagger and a gold cross. Look at those. Take the dagger. What are the odds of a dagger being in there? Not very good, I don't think. Not very good at all. Just a dagger. We got a dagger. It's okay, it's just a dagger. Huh. Someone's already taken the stuff out of there. Clever. So that I might not be able to do anything about it. And that wind is real. Alright, let me see. One more page. Nope, no more pages. Alright. That's unfortunate. I probably should sleep before I do any more. Alrighty. Let me get in that. Excuse me. I'm sleeping right here. No one get in my way. If you lay on top of me, I will be upset. Alright. Okay, we can do this. I made my nourishment as high as it is when I was literally poisoned. You would have figured my bowels would have emptied from every hole, and I would not be so happily full. It's a little weird. It's very weird, actually. So, Achilles, you ever had any problems like that when, you know, in your schooling days? Anything crazy unjust? I'm always curious to know if I was the only one who went through crazy like that, or if I'm just another person in the long line of many people. I wasn't one of the popular people, not until my last year in school. And I wasn't really popular as much as people were afraid. With good reason, I'm sure. I mean, with what you bring upon people in your life, you should always be wary of those that you do wrong to, I dare say. Wow, no pages. That's crazy. Maybe there'd be some pages somewhere. I wonder if that blood's come in. Lots of stuff I'm gonna have to steal in the end. Look how all this stuff's worth a lot. I'll take that, that. Yeah, I'm taking it. Give it to me. Goodness gracious with these winds. Wind is crazy. Don't need that. Making my getaway. So that when the time comes, I can just bolt right out the door with all my stolen booty. Well, those trees do not agree outside with the world. What if I step out the door if I can access my horse? I can. I bet you I can. Watch this. Yep, I can access my horse. Cool. That's cool. Move the horse. Yeah, move the horse. Move the horse. Yeah. See, that's cheating. You should never cheat. Move to the horse. To the horse. Go on now. Do what I say. Was that it? Really? Cool. That was easy enough. Just step out the door. Anywhere you can step outside, just put it on the horse. Alright, so that was day 2, and now we are on day 3 of being a monk. So we have about an hour before Mass begins, and hopefully the blood is delivered. It's only cheap if you get caught, right? You're right. So, right, that was a good run there. Hour and 10 minutes. So we are going to, I think this Mass starts right at 4. Alright, so we're gonna get to that point, and then we are going to, I'm gonna take a little 10-minute break here. Gotta take care of something real quick, make sure the dogs are alright, so on and so forth. And then I will be back to what I believe is going to be the last day in the being life as a monk. So yeah. If it'll load up here. Alright, cool. Perfect. Alright guys. Well, I'm gonna stop here for the time being and kill these. Thanks for watching. Think of some time where you've had the same problem. I don't know if you ever had problems like that in your past, you know, with school and whatnot. I'm always curious to know. If you want to tell me. If you don't, that's fine. Well, we're going to take a little break here, maybe 10 minutes, and I'll be back. Maybe sooner. I just got to take care of something. But it's been fun. Thanks for watching, and see you in a little bit.